I have in front of me here a 5 amp 12 volt power unit that's available on the tvtrade.ie website, and it's designed specifically to be used in conjunction with cameras such as this camera here that I have in front of me to actually provide a power source for it. Okay, so the 5 amp itself is at the upper end of the range, more popular, and I'll just quickly show you in front of me here. We have a 1 amp and also a 2 amp one, which would be more popular. These ones here particularly would be used normally to power a large number of cameras or very large professional cameras. But I mean, we certainly do sell them and there's demand for them. So what we do is we come along and we shove in this power unit here, a 3-pin plug, and then we feed it into the end of the power unit. So now we have power coming from here and it's transformed down to a 5 amp 12 volt output. And we're going to connect this into this camera here. Okay, so what we'll hopefully have noticed is the colour on the screen changing. And if I actually just pick up the camera, I can just focus in on myself here. So you can see now it's powering this particular camera. So what's the power requirement of a camera like that? It's only actually about 0.3 of an amp. So you know, this power unit is well capable of powering a number of cameras such as this. And to keep things economic and neat, very commonly what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll connect this to a divider here that will actually be capable of dividing up to 4 cameras. Okay, so we'll just reconnect here as one of the 4 cameras we could power. And once again, we'll pick up the unit and you can see it's working again. Okay, now the other big decision that you normally have to make with power units is where do you want to locate them? Well, you can do it in one of 2 ways. You can locate them in a central location, normally next to the DVR, and use it to power a number of cameras from there. Or the alternative is to actually put the power units right next to where the cameras are. Now, this may not always be possible, but sometimes it's preferable to do this. So what we're going to do come along is just show 2 possible ways that we could wire this. So if we came along and we had a situation where we had a power unit to power a camera, where it's actually located, and we wanted simply to run the picture back to the DVR, what we could use is a cable such as this. So it's terminated on both ends with B and C connectors. And what we'll actually do is we'll just run the picture directly back from there. But if we had a requirement to actually, such as with this cable here, which is to run both the power from the power unit to the cameras and then the picture from the camera back, we'd use something like this. So if the B and C connectors, which I have here, you can see a tip of my finger here, that's for running the picture back. And then what I'm tipping here now is a 2.1 millimeter power jack, and that's for actually running the power from the power unit directly to the camera. So that's it anyway. Hopefully a very comprehensive overview of the 5 amp power unit, which is, gives a 5 amp 12 volt output.